Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your Midday News Fix for Wednesday, the 8th of November. A call for urgent clarity from the Electoral Commission after the discovery of result discrepancies. The Commission has begun a full check after our newsroom revealed errors at polling booths in Port Waikato and Ilam. A Port Waikato booth wrongly assigned more than 500 national votes to the Leighton Baker Party. Labour campaign chair Megan Woods says the Commission needs to provide assurance there aren't broader issues before today's recount deadline at 5 p.m.
That's just not what we expect of New Zealand elections. It's what we expect to watch about elections in other countries on the TV, not to happen here.
Meanwhile, nothing is certain when it comes to coalition talks between National, ACT and New Zealand First. New Zealand First leader Winston Peters has suggested an agreement could be finalised in less than 2 weeks. But he's also said he can't rule out walking away from negotiations if an agreement can't be reached. Labour leader Chris Hipkins says a situation like this is exactly why he ruled out working with Peters.
All indications suggest that he hasn't changed his ways, given that he continues to would appear to be holding the country to ransom once again.
Meanwhile, National's Mark Mitchell says the National Caucus has full confidence Chris Luxon can get a deal over the line. Big businesses with more than 1,000 staff say job cuts are on the horizon. A Beyond Recruitment report shows larger businesses are more than twice as likely to carry out redundancies as smaller organisations. They face challenges from increasing costs and inflation. Joey Dwyer has more.
9% of respondents most likely to be making staff cuts are small and medium-sized enterprises. 18% are large organisations and 24% are larger businesses. Nearly half of respondents say the top issue is a lack of available talent, and the increased cost of living comes a close second.
Wairoa's mayor says more flooding's a blow on top of the impacts of Cyclone Gabrielle. In the 12 hours since 7 p.m, the town had 129 millimetres of rain. Fire and emergency was called to flooded houses in Nuhaka and Mahia and flooded cars on the highway. Craig Little says at least the rivers didn't breach their banks.
There's a lot of surface flooding, and let's hope it's not in homes, but it's certainly in sheds and things like that. So we just keep preparing ourselves in case it comes back, but it looks like it's on its way out.
State Highways 2 and 38 have both reopened. A bad morning on the roads. One person's died and two are in hospital after a collision between a truck and a car near Tauranga, and State Highway 2 remains closed at Pukahina. Meanwhile, in Auckland, 6 people have moderate to serious injuries after a multi-vehicle motorway crash near Mangere. 4 people also have moderate to serious injuries after a 2-car crash in Flatbush. Israel's Prime Minister says his military offensive will continue until hostages are released as troops fight in the heart of Gaza City, giving trapped civilians just hours to leave. To sport. World Rugby has found insufficient evidence South African hooker Bongi Mbonambi used discriminatory language towards England flanker Tom Curry in their World Cup semi-final last month. Golfer Tiger Woods claims he is pain-free regarding his right ankle that was fused in April, but the rest of his leg remains a work in progress. He's given no indication of a return to the course. And France has officially launched a bid for the 2030 Winter Olympics. 95% of the sites in the proposal have existing infrastructure. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.